Alright, so let's make some homemade chocolate brownie fudge ice cream. It came out amazing. Oh, so good. So we're just going to add first these few ingredients here. Down in the description, I will list the whole recipe, measurements, and everything that you need to know here. This one we are cooking, so we are using egg yolks. It's a little bit more complicated than some of the other ice creams that I make. Now, don't confuse that with being hard. It's not hard to make. It's just a little bit more work entailed, I guess is the best way to say it. So we're going to get all these ingredients here. And you can see in the bowl behind me, I do have some egg yolks. We're going to use those here in a little bit. Once this is on the stove, we're going to go ahead and mix it. Make sure all of our ingredients are mixed up really well. We're going to cook this on low for just a few minutes, and then we're going to start to slowly add that to our eggs. Alright, so we're going to add some chocolate chips in here. The recipe calls for just regular size. I always just use the minis. I don't know, they work better for me and they're cute, so I like them. So I'm using the minis. But you can use the regular size. Either one will work fine. You want to stir this until these are all the way melted. And then we're going to slowly start to add these to the egg yolks. Now the key here with this is because our chocolate mixture is hot, we want to add this very, very slowly to the egg mixture. If you add it too quickly, what's going to happen is you're going to start to cook your eggs, and no one wants scrambled eggs in their chocolate ice cream. So we're going to add that slowly, make sure it's all mixed and incorporated, and then add it back to the stove. Okay, so now that we got that all mixed together, we're going to add this back into the pot. We're going to put it on low, and this is going to thicken up, and it's going to get nice and thick and creamy. We're going to add a little bit of vanilla, and then we're going to give this an ice bath to cool the whole mixture down. Alright, so we're going to put this hot mixture into an ice bath here. I just have the big bowl covered in ice, and then we're going to refrigerate that for another hour or so until that mixture gets really cold. Now it's time for the ice cream machine, the easiest part of the whole shindig here. We're going to put our frozen bowl in there. Like I said before in previous videos, I always keep it in the freezer. That way I'm ready to go with ice cream anytime. We're going to go ahead and put this mixture in, and we're going to let it turn for about 20 minutes. And then when it starts to thicken up, we're going to add some brownies that I made earlier. I did make them out of a box. I know I took the lazy way out, but sometimes motherhood, well, it's just like that. So, like I said, okay, it's spinning for 20 minutes. We're going to add just some chunks of brownies in here, let that turn a little bit more, and then we're going to start to add them into our containers. And yes, if you haven't guessed it yet, we're going to add a little bit more chocolate because obviously we haven't added enough yet, right? Oh my gosh, you guys, this looks so good. So we're going to take some chocolate fudge here. I did warm up the jar for about, I don't know, 20 to 30 seconds in the microwave just to warm it up. It makes it a little bit thinner, easier to pour. Pour a little bit down in the middle here, and then we're going to use a butter knife and we're going to swirl it all the way around. This is our last step. We're going to put our lids on, and then we're going to freeze this overnight, and we're done. And it came out so amazingly good, so creamy with the little chocolate bites. It's just absolutely amazing. It came out so good. So I hope you guys make it. These containers are a lifesaver. They're so easy to stack in the freezer. They're all linked in my Amazon storefront that you'll find below. And I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you have a request for ice cream, let me know.